I'd buy that for $1.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good morning. If you're somewhere else on planet Earth. Oh, gosh, I need something more comfortable to put my feet on. Welcome to Super Chat. Ask me anything. This is late. I know. Oh my gosh, it's after 1 already? Well, I just finished. So, in Lone Star, I have a main body of the Lone Star story. And then I have what will be a few pages, 3 pages of a secondary story. Like you guys remember the page? Was it 2 pages in the first issue of the kid climbing up the mountain and then seeing finding the man with the axe? The man with the axe. Well, there's 3 pages in this story, or in this book, this issue, that are a seed for a different story. Now, I haven't started that little 3-page story yet, but I just finished the last. This is actually the second to the last page, but I finished the last page yesterday, or day before yesterday. And so this is the last page I had to work on for Lone Star. So the body of the Lone Star story is done, and I am chilling. My wife's already asleep, so I just wanted to come on here. Come on here. See how you guys are doing. It's 1 a.m. 1 a.m. 1:18. Go to bed and leave the stream running for cat chair. Max is sick. Max is sick. He's not feeling well. My little pumpkin. My little monkey butt. He's sick. And, yeah. I don't think he'd be much fun. He'd just sit on the chair all night long. So, anyways, that's where I'm at right now. That is where I am. Let me see my channel on YouTube. Evan Hotep is on Restream on D Live. What's up, Evan Hotep? What is up? What is up? Is anyone else streaming right now? Let me see real quick. I don't see anybody streaming right now. So why do I keep doing that? So let me click on here. Mute that. 9 people watching now. I know it's so late. I don't expect anybody to even be up. But I noticed you've been busy on Twitter, Rodwell. Yeah. I'm busy wasting my time trying to convince people that I'm not anti-Comicsgate. And I really am starting to think that these people I'm arguing with want me to be anti-Comicsgate. Right? They sit there and they say, Comicsgate was better without you. I mean, it was better with you, Mike. Come home. You've got to be Comicsgate again. Mike, please, please. But they lie about me, and they say all of this crap about me. And it's like, you're spreading these lies about me. How is that supposed to motivate me to want to be part of Comicsgate again? Hearing some mic buzz. Let me double check and make sure. Double check my mic. Please, no ball. High definition, 720. Why is it 720? It should be. Let me see if I can switch cameras. Oh, that camera's over in there in the drawer. You've got a nice view of something in my drawer. Alright, let's switch back to that. Alright, done. So, at any rate, yes, go see it. Wait, was it good? What are you talking about? Just got back from Dr. Sleep. What is Dr. Sleep? Thank you, Richard Davidson. I hope my kitty feels better too. You were just about to get some sleep, how dare you? This isn't going to be a very long stream, Redneck. Sorry, bro. It was either get on here and just kind of chat with you guys for a while, or maybe play a game of Age of Empires. I didn't want to just go lay down and go to sleep for some reason. I kind of feel celebratory finishing that page. And I know I have 3 more pages to go, but the body of the Lone Star story is done. And so there's a noise. What is the noise? What is the noise? Here, let me unplug this real quick. Still doing it? Is it still doing it? I'm sorry if it is. Oh, the sequel to The Shining. And it's good? It's so good. Oh, good. I want to see that. You good now? Good. All good in the hood. So, here's the deal. This is a super chat AMA. I will obviously read some of your chats, but if you've got questions that you want to be absolutely certain I'm willing to answer, it's a super chat AMA. So the audio is way better. Oh, good. Excellent. Thank you. Excellent to hear. I need to go to bed. Hey, you relax. I'll go to bed as soon as we're done here. Oh, how did that After Jim Lee video do? After Jim Lee has 1,032 votes. Maybe I should do that again. Maybe I should. What wine are you drinking? This is a Pinot Noir called Bluefin. Oh, there's the bottle. Bluefin. It is. I get it from Trader Joe's. It's from Napa Valley, California, and it is it's a light. It's a light Pinot. A little tang to it. I'm not really a sommelier, so I can't really give you all the. It's got a hint of truffle. No. Risey Lee for Australian $2 says sound rocks. All right, glad the sound rocks. Richard Davidson for $5 says, can you do a Sam Keith Max drawn and quartered? That could be fun. That could be fun indeed. I don't know how popular Sam Keith's Max would be. That's been sort of out of publication for 25 years, something like that. When was the last time an issue of the Max was actually published? And what the heck has he been doing? I'd draw Julie. I'd draw them both. That'd be great. Risey Lee says, I'm drinking cheap wine. This is a very cheap wine. Bluefin is a very cheap wine, but I find that I like to mix my Pinot usually with port. I like the mix of Pinot and port. This is such a light Pinot that it mixes really well with the port that I buy, which is Porto Margado. And I've tried other Pinots, and they just the I don't know. Some of them are good, but this is the one. It's like my standby, so I like. They had a Batman crossover this year. What? Max had a Batman crossover this week? This year? No kidding. That is very cool. That is very cool. Good morning, Patrick Swayze. I don't know if you guys noticed. I know you're all watching me on Twitter with bated breath. But I just posted something. What was it? What did I just post? I said something to the effect that profile. I'm starting to think some people defend Comicsgate just because they want to get their comic funded, not because they believe in the ideals. And I think that's accurate. It seems to be the people who are trying to get me back into Comicsgate the most are people with projects they haven't launched yet. I don't know what that thing is. Maybe they did see the poll and they intuitively, even if they don't want to admit it for themselves, they intuitively understand that you can't scare off 45% of your base and think that you're going to still do as well as you would have done when Comicsgate was united before the harassment campaigns began. It is, I don't know, it's sad. It is sad to me. Bianca Fight the Zombie says, a year from now, Comicsgate will have SJWs in it. I get the feeling they're in it now, just waiting. I'm like, yeah, they're in War Campaign. Come on. I know Adam Friend to be all, war campaigns. You can't call them SJWs because they're not on the left. Well, that's his perspective, but SJWism is a tactic, not necessarily a political ideology. And I think the nonsense, and exactly, King Crow, it is nonsense. Thank you very much. I wish they would stop the nonsense too. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? How many of you guys are or were CJ? Sorry, it's my son's friend. Are or were CJ in the chat? CJ. Why do I keep saying CG? CG. Jawa says CG is a former shell of itself. They can't even be bothered to do a drawing show anymore. They've given up. Oh my gosh. I was back looking for a particular episode of Comicsgate Live today, and I got on this. I found this episode. It was Ethan. It was me. I'm CJ. It was Doug, Elliot, Kanan, Mitch. Who else was on there? It was like this all-star cast of top tier artists having a blast, right? There was no harassment campaigns trying to denigrate and humiliate people for the most innocuous of reasons. And it really, I mean, I was really kind of bummed. I was just kind of bummed. It was so much fun. It was so much fun, and there was such an excitement and electricity and joy and unity. And now what's happening to it? Right? trying to control a small CG market. I think that's what happened. Control. The gatekeeping began. The litmus tests, the purity tests. Are you CG enough? You're only CG adjacent. We will not back you. In fact, here, have a dildo meme. It was such an amazing opportunity. Such an amazing opportunity. It really did. It made me sad watching that again. Watching how much fun we were having. So much fun. Honestly, if you guys want to have fun watching and get a little melancholy at the same time, go to Ethan's channel and just do a search on Comicsgate Live and watch stuff from like a year ago. It was electric. It was great. Man. Why'd they have to try to control it? Are you drinking, May? I am drinking, Bryce. I've just started. So keep being you, Mike. F the haters. Well, I don't want to F anyone. And I don't want to. I get bored trying to defend not being anti-CG. Right? I'm not anti-CG. And I'm freaking sick of saying it. I swear these people are trying to push me into being anti-CG because they just keep hearing it. And so because they keep hearing it, it shades their perspective of anything I say. So I might say something sort of innocuous, like today I said something, or maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. I was promoting IndieCron because, Sierra Whiskey put all this time and effort into IndieCron, and I thought, and everyone thought that IndieCron was this great, fantastic idea, and Sierra Whiskey's been like really like bummed out about it lately. Hasn't even been working on it because of all the crap he has gotten from people who should be supporting him. And so I was trying to promote, and I'm like, hey, look, what did I say? I don't remember what exactly I said, but something to the effects of when CG isn't even here anymore, IndieCron will still be making a difference for independent comics. And someone took that, and they're trying to say, look, you're anti-CG. Pixel Trader? Yeah, what did I say? Sierra Whiskey? Pixel Trader. Sorry, I get those two confused for some reason. Yeah, Pixel Trader. You know why? It's because I hung out with both of them at the same time. I just need real names. Come on, guys. It was electric, says King Crow. I guess this is where we are now. Twitter drama on effing YouTube. I know. Gosh, it was so much fun. And you know what it had me thinking? Because someone asked me today, it's like, don't you think, or I don't know, something about Ethan. And I was like, yeah, I'll be completely honest with you. I think Ethan and I had an amazing chemistry, and that both of our channels are the lesser for this rift. I think I think we were really good together. And I don't think he'll find anyone, no one I can think of, who would be, for lack of a better term, the new Mike. Can I find someone to be a foil or a counter to me, the way Ethan was? I mean, I love hanging out with everybody. But there is a certain give and take you can have with certain people, right? All right, Risey Lee, we'll see you later. What kind of artist are you looking for? I'm not looking for an artist. What do you mean? I'm working on a comic, got around 20 issues of material. Holy cow. Let's start. Oh, you're asking him. Okay. You guys are having your own little conversation. I understand. But I was thinking about a couple of different friends of mine who are just really rambunctious, loud, opinionated guys, who I think I want to bring on my channel more regularly. Try to. First of all, they're both artists. Unfortunately, one of them is possible to get a hold of, JJ Kirby. He is just full of opinions and full of energy and would be a great companion to have on the show. The other one is Terry Huddleston. Again, full of energy and opinions. And that's the great thing. We don't agree on everything. Not going to agree with everything with anybody. I don't even agree on everything with Edwin. But, it is what it is. I love hanging out with Edwin. But that's the chill show, right? Edwin and I together are a very chill pair. You can't recreate the past, but you can keep moving forward while the controlsters eat their own. That's correct. That is correct. Again, this is a Super Chat AMA. If you want to ask something you might not otherwise think I would answer, feel free to Super Chat it. Jawa. That's true. When you cannot leave a movement, something is seriously wrong. Yeah, and that's, people get all up in arms about talking about cultish mentality and cultish stuff, but that's cultish, isn't it? If you can't just stop calling yourself something without being derided, defamed, called evil or an enemy or anti, that is absolutely cultish mentality. Richard Davidson says, eat the frog. What if I do, no, never mind. Timotei Best for $2 says, is Miller a samurai ninja clan? Wouldn't you like to know? This angle on my stomach is not really helping me look svelte. I've got my thing pushing back my lumbar, so it's like pushing my and the white shirt doesn't help either. Black is slimming, white not so much. Please no sashimi stream. You know what? I would never eat frog sashimi. If I ever have frog, I don't know, maybe deep fried or something. Blame it on the shirt. I will blame it on the shirt. Thank you very much. Don't forget the SJW wing of CG calling you a bigot every day. Well, this is what I was wondering. It's like all I ever hear from out of CG anymore is how I'm anti-CG. And is that, do they just want me to be anti-CG? Is it really that, or is that, again, more of the cultish mentality? Are those the only people speaking up, telling me, look, you're either with us or you hate us? And it's like, I don't. I am 100% in line with the ideals I believe define CG. Of course, 1,000 definitions, but whatever. Blame it on the boogie. Fried frog legs are so good. I don't know where I could get the. Oh, you know what? No, they wouldn't have them there. There's a not too far from here. There is a gumbo place, a Louisiana grill, and they do make a mean jambalaya. But I think they might just have like alligator, if they have alligator. Probably not even that. They probably wouldn't have frogs. Awful redneck. They need a villain. They need you to be anti-CG. It's entirely possible. Entirely possible. Oh, you tweeted the Max Batman crossover. Let me see. Oh, here's a nice thing. Kind of. Mike, I bought Lone Star #1, which is one of the best written comic skate books I've received so far. I've backed the Meg triple pack and Lone Star #2, but when you attack CG, again, you may mistakenly think you are attacking other creators, but you are attacking fans, just like the mainstream did. Please stop. How many times a day? How many times a day? You guys, those of you who watch me on Twitter, how many times a day do I seriously have to explain that I'm not anti CG or that I'm not attacking CG? These guys correlate me talking about some particular person or some particular group of people, and you try to broad brush what I'm saying as being all of Comicsgate. It's not. I wish you would stop lying about me. It's so annoying. I can't find it. Here, let me hit the alarm. Let me see. No? Are you sure you tweeted it to me? Or did you someone said that and you know who you are. Said I took a battering ram to the beehive again today. Perhaps we'll see. I'm trying to hold a mirror up to these guys. I know to some people it may look like I'm attacking, but what I'm trying to do is make them realize that their actions are what is causing this destruction of something that I frankly still hold dear to my heart. The ideals of Comicsgate are woven throughout my very being. Whether or not I call it Comicsgate, those ideals are what I have always believed in. So War Campaign now dictates who is and who isn't CG, so any criticism of them is still criticizing all CG. Neat, huh? No, it's not neat. It's not neat. You need to tattoo "I'm not anti-CG" on your forehead or wear a shirt of that. I know. I probably would have to. Oh, Joe. Ain't nobody gonna change me but Jesus. Nobody changes me but Jesus. Jawa Express for Australian $5. I wasn't here last year. Did Comicsgate last year ever promote comics that weren't in CG? If they did, what's changed from now? There weren't. I'm trying to think if there was even the opportunity to. There were so few books coming out. We were pretty much focused on just the Comicsgate books, but everybody that was coming in was Comicsgate, and there wasn't like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of if there was anything on Kickstarter. I know there was this anti-Kickstarter thing, but yes, adjacent guys like Billy Tucci were promoted. Ray Thulu, that wasn't last year. Zombie Sama was this year. Billy didn't have a book last year. So that doesn't apply. And yeah, you'll notice that Billy was only on Ethan's show one time during the Zombie Sama campaign. I promoted him the very day it launched. I would mention it regularly, or as often as I could recall, on my channel, because Billy is a friend, and I didn't care whether or not he adopted a hashtag to promote him. Right? But yeah, he was on Ethan's show one time during the entire campaign. That I know Billy probably would hate me even bringing that up, but that really irritated me. You're friends with somebody for 30 years. You figure, hey, I don't care if he tags up with my little clan. He's my friend. I'm going to promote him every week, every day. One time. Kickstarter is feeling the heat after they rejected your campaign. Camilla was doing damage control on Twitter. Camilla? Who's Camilla? I don't know. Little peep, a little more information. Camzilla? I don't even know what that is. What's Camzilla? Maybe we're holding on to earthly things too hard. Maybe we should let all the weirdos have the hobbies and such. Oh, I see what you mean. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't want to just throw my hands up and give up the culture war, you know. Camilla is the Kickstarter editor for comics. She has the power to reject campaigns. The Asian lady who runs the Kickstarter campaigns. It was quite noticeable how Billy was dropped like a hot stone. It was so disappointing, because remember, at this point I was not at odds with Ethan, but I was so incredibly disappointed in him. As someone who I know Billy holds dearly as a friend for decades. Richard Davidson, I posted it under your poll. That sounds disturbing. Let me look. Let me look. Under my poll. All right. I don't know why that's not showing up. Show this thread. My goodness. Oh, okay. Richard Duff. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that was new. Interesting. All right. Cool. Sigfie, my pet name. The convo Mike started is about people faking following Comicsgate ideas to get their book funded. I asked what book the person you are using as an example is working on, and I'm moving the goalposts. This is why people ignore your crap. You have nothing but silly BS. You want to throw at others. It's just a perspective. Just a perspective. Dajib says, it's not a fan club of EVS or anyone else. It's an idea. How do you leave an idea? CG is the belief. By the way, his personal opinion. CG is the belief that comics should be good and prose should behave professionally. Nothing more. To leave CG is to say you no longer believe in those things. No, it's not. No, it's not. I left CG because I didn't want to be associated with pornographic dildo memes or targeted harassment of young women and others, myself included, and anti-Christian bigotry. I didn't want to be associated with that, and that association, unfortunately for the greater whole of CG, that association is what the world now sees when they look at the spokesperson and his attack dogs. That's what they see. This Sheila Alien lady seems to have taken up the banner of CG, maybe even War Campaign. That's too bad. I think she would have been a good inclusion into Paranormals. That would have been good. Dennis, what is up, my brother? What is up? Let's see. Just got an alert. Well, he's obviously full of baloney then. Porno memes and a frog book well over a year late are far from professional. I personally am not gonna dig on Ethan for the book being late because I was late. So I would be hypocritical. Now I wasn't that late, but whatever. Surprised to see you're on at this hour. Yeah, it's almost 2:00. I'm probably, let's see how we've been on for 38 minutes. I'll probably wrap this up in let's just make it an hour. I don't want to be on here all night long. I just wanted to enjoy my Pinot Noir with some friends, having just finished all the Lone Star portion of Lone Star issue 2. So I'm sort of celebrating, chilling out with you guys, doing a super chat. Ask me anything. If you want to ask me something, feel free to super chat it. And then I will go to bed well rested and figure out how I'm going to do these last 3 pages. I know what I want to do. I'm just not 100% sure how I want to do it yet. So prime time viewing for Australia. We'll throw another shrimp on the barbie. Yeah, sorry. That's terrible. I'm enjoying my beer noir. Is that how big comics are? No, this is how big the original pages are. They're 11 by 17. 11 by 17. And then, yeah. Boy, I cannot wait for you guys to read this comic. I so want to see, hear, listen to the reactions from you guys on this issue. I am so excited about it. Man, it's good. I think this is the best book I've ever done. So looking forward. Hopefully that time will be soon. We call them prawns, not shrimp. What scanner brand do you use for 11 by 17 pages? I use a Epson Workforce 750, little PP, but you did not super chat me that question. How dare you? How dare you? Mike, can I come tidy your room? You know what? This winter, I will be tidying this room. After I am done, maybe after I'm done with Meg and the Meg campaign, I will clear all this out. Maybe put a bunch of this stuff in the garage for storage. I'm not sure. Maybe change the background on this room. I do have a Lone Star piece I could put up there instead of the Game of Thrones stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Record it on your cam and do a time lapse. Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually. Not a bad idea. Winter, Dennis Bruch says. San Diego doesn't have a winter. We just call it winter. It's the time of the year where it rains a few times. Lone Star stuff sounds like a good idea. Hello, boy. Would you like to come in and say hello to the peoples?
Hello to the peoples.
Is that Thomas?
No.
Oh.
He went to sleep.
Oh, do it like Nerdrotic. Oh, I didn't see Nerdrotic's thing. Man, I haven't talked to Gary in forever. I feel like I don't. That guy's really bad at responding to text and stuff. But yeah, I need to get him on Nerds of the Round Table. I like Gary a lot. He's a real dude.
When's the next time you guys are doing Nerds of the Round Table?
I'm talking to Scott Lobdell about coming on Monday. So
And you guys need to consistently.
Yeah. Elijah has been posting up the Nerds of the Round Table as podcasts on BeanPod?
Podbean.
Podbean. Gary is class. He's a classy boy. Actually, a classy man. He's older than I am. You like my John Lennon shirt? This is my second one. The first one I got at home and I cut the sleeves off so it looked just like the John Lennon one. But
can we upload a Nerds of the Round Table right now or do it tomorrow?
You can. I'll be done here in 12 minutes if you want to do it.
Did the board game thing happen?
Or you can do it tomorrow. Did the board game thing happen? Elijah, that question's for you.
What's the thing? Like my board
game? It was completed, yeah. They're all sitting in the thing in the living room, but so
I gotta ship out Bruce's tomorrow.
The problem is that the people he sent the tester packs to, which Dennis Peruch, I believe you're one of, nobody responded to him with responses about things to change or things to keep or whatever, right? And so he hasn't done a final deck yet for the rest of the people. The peoples.
I think Dennis is in the he's in the what's it called? The Discord.
Oh, he's in the Discord? Dennis, you're in the Discord? You haven't offered any suggestions. That was why. So
I do appreciate you guys supporting.
Never played yet. Got sick and missed a chance to play. Okay.
I'll give you a bit more time if you guys need it, because the thing is I want to get it printed soon because Christmas is coming up soon, so I want to get shipped out.
Yeah, that. And then we can put it up on my store if you want. We can sell it through there.
Your store?
Yeah.
Java
Express for Australian $2 says, have you contacted Shadiversary? I have. He's going to come on Nerds of the Round Table. I need to find a time. Maybe I'll have him and I'll see if Quinn from Ideas of Ice and Fire want to come on at the same time. That'd be great. Two really big sort of Game of Thrones guys at the same time. So yeah, Shadiversary is going to come on. So cool beans on that one.
We're going to do Age of Empires Definitive Edition stream on Saturday.
This Saturday? Tomorrow?
Next Saturday.
Day after tomorrow? Oh, you mean next week? Mike, it'd be hilarious if you got G.R.R. Martin on at the same time. On at that time. I don't know. I thought about calling George today while I was on my walk. Was that today? Yeah, that was today. I do this to check. It's like, did I shave today? Yes, that means I walked. I thought about it, but I was like, I don't know if I want to bug him to come on. GJ, same thing. GIF, whatever. So yeah, I did. That's Call George Epic Trilogy. That would be awesome. It would be awesome. Maybe I feel like if I got George on, maybe I should just have it be George. You know, if I got him on with like Nerds of the Round Table. No, I mean not nerds. Art of Ice and or Ideas of Ice and Fire, or Shadowversary, or Order of the Green Hand. I just feel like they would geek out too much. They would like full on nerd explode. You know, it would be a nerd explosion. And one-on-one, do the floss. One-on-one. I don't know. My one-on-one conversations with George sometimes feel a little stilted. So if I did that, I'd have to have like a list of questions, fan questions, maybe. Don't waste George Martin's time with other people for right now. Right or wrong, he is way too big a celebrity now. Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps he stopped doing appearances to avoid the question, when is Winds of Winter coming? I'd prefer just you and him. It could be really chill. It could be really chill. It could be really chill. Yeah. I feel like I'd be cutting Quarter Black Garrett out, though. He's my co-host. But I don't know how much he knows about Game of Thrones. I think Shad wouldn't geek out completely, as is shown on his interview with the other dude. What other dude? What other dude are you talking about? People will be hanging on his every word, and it will be very irritating if the usual YouTube guff gets in the way. I could do a George R.R. Martin super chat. Ask me anything, but when is Winds of Winter coming? Oh, the Wheel of Time guy. Oh, right. Can you give me an estimated date of when it's not going to be here? That surprise moment would pop him, but after that, I think he'd be cool. Well, I wouldn't want to bring him on for the first episode that I ever had with him and have that be George too. So I don't even know if George would come on. So I it's not like I can plan this exactly. Super chat for questions and enforce the don't irritate the talent. So no silly questions, no trolling. Yeah, I wouldn't even ask. If somebody kept super chatting that question, I wouldn't ask it. I'd be like, you can ask anything. Just keep in mind, I'm not going to ask that particular question. But again, this is a super chat AMA. So anything you want to ask me, feel free. Do a one-on-one with Shapiro. That would be cool. That would be cool.
Bring him on for Nerds of the Round Table.
That would be cool too. Quite right, too.
And then you can have a Mug Club
versus the liberal tears Tumblr.
I thought you were gonna pull it up for a second.
It's not in here. All right, all right, all right. Well, what else is happening? Are you waiting for me?
No.
No, just chilling, chillaxing. Let's do a real quick refresh. What if he sent you a video? What is wrong with this? What if he sent you a video of a human child being skinned alive? Would you find that offensive? You can't even handle penises being drawn on faces, and you're going to send an animal mutilation videos. You are lost. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and write off this Sheila alien lady because
Alan.
yeah, I know, but she goes by Sheila Aliens. I'm sure she's a wonderful person, but a little soft, and I can't call her low T because she's a girl. Dennis Pruch for $2 says, "Will you do a weekly Mandalorian review show?" When does that start? Because I do want to watch it, but I don't want to buy Disney to watch it. It would be fun because I do want to watch it. She is an alien infiltrator. She's actually got quite a popular channel. She does a lot of alien stuff, which is why I thought she'd be great on Paranormals. Let me click on this real quick. She's on YouTube at Sheila Alien, and she has 47,000 subscribers. Looks like she just does. Stop! What are you doing?
She got thousands of views.
Huh?
She gets thousands of views.
Yeah, her videos get I mean, not huge.
220.
Whoa, some of these get huge views. But it's because she's doing alien stuff, so some of them will get.
Years ago.
Oh. Yeah. I don't think she does any live streams or anything. But, interesting. Interesting. Is Paranormals good? Of course it's good. Of course Paranormals is good. Paint Muck, please. It's Elliot and Brian. How could it not be good? Those guys have great chemistry together. Which, by the way, they discovered on my show, where we said, "Man, you two need to do a show together." Weekly Mandalorian review show. When does it start? Did somebody answer that? Elliot is pure class. I love having Elliot on. He and I have great chemistry too. He really wears his feelings on his sleeve. I appreciate that. Boy, some people just really got their, no offense, Sheila, panties in a bunch. About a frog getting prepared to be eaten. Am I weird because it just really didn't bother me? Did it bother you? Did you watch it?
I don't like it.
You didn't like it?
I don't like reptiles getting killed.
Did you watch the alligator getting butchered?
No.
Oh. I enjoy that stuff. Maybe I'm weird.
It sounds like Nasser.
No, I mean, the video of the whale getting butchered and the video of the alligator getting butchered, I just found them riveting. I couldn't take my eyes off it. It was just very interesting to me. Does that make me weird? Maybe. I don't know. Disney will cost $7 times 2 months for The Mandalorian, which starts November 12th. Do a preview show 11th to start getting viewers and be first. I think Gary will be first. But yeah, I might do it. I really, really think that show is going to be good. So maybe I'll get it. Mike just likes food. I do like food. I like alligator. It's yummy. The Whale I watched before I ever tried Whale. It looked so good. I mean, we're just talking about slabs of meat. It looked like maguro, like tuna, in just giant slabs, and it looked so delicious. But boy, Whale, just weird. Just weird. Steak slabs bigger than a cow. Yeah. Yeah. And just clean. I mean, look, maguro, it's like, because there's a big old layer of fat, right? And you take that layer of fat, the blubber off, but underneath it is just a clean, like, what's that color called? The dark maroon flesh, just cut into cubes of. Oh, it looked so delicious. It does not taste delicious. It is very, very false advertising. It is a cross between, I mean, really like a very fishy fish, like a mackerel and meat, with a texture more akin to liver than steak. And
It depends on what cuts of the whale you get.
I did not enjoy it. I did not enjoy it. I mean, I tried all the different kinds. They had that whale restaurant we went to. They had all the different kinds. They had the blubber, they had the skin, they had the steak, they had the, and it was just, I tried everything. I did not like everything. There was some I liked better than others, but whale tongue. Ooh, that I did not try.
This sounds weird.
If you liked liver, you might have liked it, Metal. I've never liked the texture of liver. I'm really a texture guy. Most Japanese people are texture people, right? A lot of Japanese foods are 90% texture, 10% flavor. Think of the other parts you probably didn't try. Ugh. I love cow tongue. Curious, cow tongue is one of my favorite parts of the cow. It is just, you go to a Korean barbecue, I am ordering tongue all day long, man. I'm just, so good. It's good. Where are we at? I don't want to go too much over now. Oh, we're a couple minutes away from an hour. So any other last minute questions you guys want to pop in?
Why is this an hour?
Because it's already 2:00 and I don't want to stay up all night. I've had frog soup. Frog tastes like chicken, says Jawa Express. Well, one of these days.
Or does chicken taste like frog?
Or does chicken taste like frog? King Crow says, yeah, I miss Lone Star 2. Will you be selling it in a future campaign? The Lone Star 2 campaign is open right now, King Crow. You can get it either at lonestarcomic.com, or you can go to, which is my Lone Star 1 second printing campaign. You can get Lone Star 2 there as well. Or you can go to Lone Star and Monster Hunt. Montreal Hunt. Also on Indiegogo, and pick it up there. Now, if you do the Lone Star and Monster Hunt, you do get the trading card stretch goal. You do get that. However, I think I will set up a stretch goal for the first printing where I get different sketch cards. Ninja Comics, will you be adding thank you pages of backers into Lone Star 2 or Monster Hunt like in issue 1? No, I don't think I will. I would have to add an entirely separate run of 8 pages in order to do that. And yeah, I don't want to do that just for that. I mean, maybe if I hit like, I don't know, where am I at now? LoneStarComic.com. Right now on Heart of the Hero second printing, I'm at $11,403. So yeah, that's not enough. It's really not enough for me to qualify doing a second or an extra set of pages. Oh crud! I already have to do it on that. The 8-page story with Matt Weldon's 8-page story. Oh, that's another thing. If you get it from the Heart of the Hero campaign, Lone Star #1 comes with an 8-page story by Are You an Injun, says Igby. No, I'm half Japanese. That's why I look like this. Yeah, he's Injun. He's part Chiricahua Apache. I'm married a part Injun. But there's an 8-page story in the back of Lone Star that's going to be a brand new story about Brando. So, and that's going to be illustrated by Matthew Weldon.
Well done.
Lone Star and Monster Hunt is at 175,860. I know before it was up over 176,000 something. But hey, people have done a good job of attacking my campaigns. So I've lost a little bit of money. Asuka says, he's a Chinaman. No. What should I do? I think I'd have to get, because it's already going to be 48 pages. No, I don't want to add that. I just don't want to. Elijah, is your heritage documented by the tribe?
No.
It's not. His great grandfather was a Chiricahua chief, and I don't think the Chiricahua didn't keep very good records of births and stuff, so they don't. And my wife's people in my wife's family had tried to not do all this genealogy stuff, and they couldn't get records of from the tribes. So Jawa Express for Australian $5 says, what books are you doing next year? Lone Star 3, Godsword, and any others? Yeah, Atomic Family, Godsword, and crossing my fingers for Imaginaries. So I would like to do those books, and after Lone Star 3, either Lone Star 4, starting another series, or maybe a historical, maybe like Lone Star in the Korean War or something along those lines, like sort of, because after the Korean War, he became Lone Star. He got his powers at the end of World War One. So the Korean War would really be his first like wartime thing. Or are you outsourcing any of these projects to different creators? Ninja, you didn't super chat me that question. I think it's unfair to Jawa that you didn't super chat me that question. Paymunk, Atomic Family sounds interesting. Thank you. Yeah, I've got part of it written out. I know I've been so busy I haven't had the time to write it all down, but I am working on Atomic Family. I've got a great intro into, so what happens with the Atomic Family is they get dimensionally rifted into the center of the earth. Blacklist Universe has a hollow earth. Because it's fun. The Blacklist Universe has a hollow earth, and in the hollow earth there are dinosaurs, there are dragons, there are giants, there are creatures of lore. It is a fun place. There are humans who have also fallen through one way or the other. I know I want to do Nazis, but my daughter's just like, don't do Nazis. Everybody always doing Nazis.
Do the communists then.
The communists all would have starved. So yeah, you should mess with Elias and pretend to call it the Otomo family. Oh gosh, I pray for Elliot. I really hope that he gets on the ball on and finishes this project he's working on. And I really wanted to do something of just that's all his own, just all his own, you know. Yeah, do Soviets instead. Everyone overlooks them, and they were worse than Nazis, and for a lot longer. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If they were communists and they went and they got lost in the, they would all have starved to death because
Maybe
they were
in Hollow
communists.
Earth, communism actually worked.
Time for someone to do a Blacklist Universe fan wiki with all these books and timelines. Hollow Earth has no Nazis. They all hid on the dark side of the moon when they lost the war. Center of the Earth can have pre-American revolutionary Brits and think they still have an empire.
There's so much you could do with the middle of the Earth.
Yeah. Hollow Earth, not Middle Earth.
But isn't it the middle?
It's in the middle. No, the sun would be in the Hollow Earth sun would be in the middle.
What if it's like that our Earth is only like half a sphere, and there's actually another Earth on the other side, and there's a hollow Earth that takes you through the other way to the other side.
What if it's a flat Earth, but a round sphere, and the flat Earth has a different Earth on the other side of it?
What if the Earth?
There's two sides of the flat Earth.
That's what I was saying.
No, it isn't what you were saying. You said hollow Earth.
What were you saying? I wasn't listening.
Flat Earth. A flat Earth, but rather than there be nothing underneath the flat Earth, it's like a coin. There's two sides of the flat Earth, and there's people living on both sides.
How about people living on the edges?
You can't live on the edge. The edge is the sphere. So the Earth is actually still a sphere, but the sphere is the dome on both sides, right? And then there's just a disc in the middle that's flat.
I'm saying that, but like if you blew up the middle like a balloon.
It blew up in the middle. We're on the inside of the ball. The Earth is 100% round. I have measured it beyond a doubt and have video proof. So basic ancient cosmology. Flat Earth coins. Yes.
Triangle Earth.
Elijah's, that's basically Halo.
No, Halo's the...
Yeah, Halo's a ring. Seven says, no, seriously.
I think it's so cool with the skyboxes in Halo. How it looks like it just goes all the way over you and back. That just looks cool.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In Halo. When you're on like Forge map or like... No, you don't play Halo.
I don't play Halo. I don't like having to shoot people 100 times to kill them.
You don't have to do that if you hit them with an energy blade.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an hour and 9 minutes, and I have not yet finished my coffee. This is not my coffee. This is my drinky. Blood of Christ. I need some bread. Let's do communion together, everybody. Blood of Christ. Tink. Curious says, I'm about to get my copy of the second printing, but I can't decide which cover to get. Curious, do yourself a favor. Just get them all. They changed it to spheroid already. Amen, Andrew J. Amen. All right, guys, I'm going to peace out. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some cross-examinations. Throw some lost really Romans in. Ooh. Well, I mean, they wouldn't live forever. It's not a time displacement thing, so they'd be like 2,000-year-old Romans.
The second Roman Empire.
2,000-year. Yes. What if it's ruled by a lost legion of Romans and their descendants, the descendants of the lost legion of Romans?
And their name war campaign.
And their leader is a giant frog. And my hero. No, all right. All right. Ancestors. Yeah, that would be their ancestors. A lost legion of Romans, and they have a pie-eating frog. That's their god. Their god is a pie-eating frog. Bring the frog more pies. All right, guys, I gotta go. Good night. God bless. Peace be upon you. All those fun things. See ya.